Okay, however you want to use this, just to check the ones you got wrong and see if you plugged in the wrong numbers or whatever happened there. Or if you wanted to use it as more like a board and marker practice and you want to do a problem and then check to see how you do, you can do that. So this first one, remember, is 2 lengths and width plus 2 lengths and height, and then times, or plus 2 widths and height. So I'm going to make this L, this W, and that H. Okay, so I've got 2 times length and width, 60 and 24, 2 lengths and heights, so 60 and 5, and 2 widths and height, 24 and 5. Put all of that in. Excuse me. If you don't, you'd have to do all the multiplication separate, right? Sorry, all the multiplication separate and add last if you don't have a scientific calculator. 3720 centimeters squared. All right, so this one's 2 triangles, right? Here's the base and the height of the triangle. There are 2 of them in the front and the back. So it's 20 times 25 divided by 2 for one triangle, and then you doubled it. All right, and then we have the bottom rectangle down here. That's 20 and 9. And we have the right one, 9 and 26.9. Be careful with the decimals and the multiplications. And then we have this one over here, which would be 9. It's the exact same as the other one. So another 9 times 26.9. So you just really have to be careful with this one and plugging your numbers in. If you plug it in right, 1164.2 inches squared. Okay. Another triangular prism right there. I'm gonna run out of room for this one. So I've got my triangles on the bottom and the top, and there's the right angle. So it looks like that's 11 there, and going this way up here, it looks like that's 15. You can use either triangle, but there are 2 of them. 11 times 15 divided by 2. All right, and then I've got this front rectangle this way. So 18.6 times 12 plus, let's go to the right one this way. So this way and this way. Do you see it all the way around there? 12 and 15. And then this one over here is 11, and up and down is same as this, 12. So it helps me to make sure that I go around the square or rectangle just so I can visualize what it looks like. Type everything in, and your surface area would be 700.2 millimeters squared. All right, another length, width, and height. So my surface area is 2 lengths times width plus 2 length times height plus 2 width and height. So make sure you have all the right numbers plugged in. Type it all in, you get 3,840 centimeters squared. All right, both of these give you a radius, so that's good. You don't have to worry about splitting it in half, but pay attention anytime it gives you a diameter and you're doing an area, you have to find the radius if it gives you a diameter. So this one is 3.14 for pi, pi r squared, 2 pi r squared, because there's 2 of them, sorry, I forgot the 2, let me put the 2 after, times r squared, 4 squared, plus 2 times pi times r times h. Type all of that in. Let's bring that down here. 1004.8 feet squared. Okay, these are all rounded to one place. So this one, 2 pi, because there's 2 circles, times r squared, 18 squared, and then 2 times pi times r times h. So So there's 18 and 10. Type all that in. 3165.1 millimeters squared. This one here and this one, it's just finding, same thing, finding the surface area. Just instead of a picture, they just wrote it out in words. So this is your length, your width, your height. So we're doing the same thing we did with this one right here. So my surface area is 2 times 10.2 times 8.5, that's length and width. 2 length and height, so times 10.2 times 9.1, and 2 widths and height, so 8.5 times 9.1. And my surface area would be 513.74 meters squared. And then my radius and my height is all I need for the cylinder. And so the cylinder is 2 pi r squared, right? 2 circles. And then the 2 pi r h, 2 times 3.14 times r times h, that's the part that goes around just the cylinder. So I type all that in and I got 10,550.4 millimeters squared. Okay, for this one, a cardboard shipping container is in the form of a cylinder, right? With a radius of 6 and a volume. So my volume of my cylinder was pi r squared h, right? Find the length of the shipping container. So that's the height of the shipping container is the same as the length, right? That would be the height of the shipping container, round to the nearest tenth. Then we're going to find the surface area of the shipping container. So once we do that, then we're just going to use the formula for a cylinder, but we have to have the height before we can do that. So we're going to find the height using our volume for our formula and what they gave us. So my volume is 8595.4. Pi is 3.14 times 6 squared times h. So I'm going to simplify that, and that's going to give me 113.04. I'm not going to round yet. That's exactly what I got. 8595.4 on this side. We will solve the equation. We have to know how to solve our equations. So important for next year. That will cancel out, and we will get 76 centimeters for the height. I think some people, I think it comes out to maybe 76.04. If you left it as that, your answer will be slightly different. I'll show you what that answer would be. If you just saw that 0 there and left it as 76, that's fine. You could do either one of them. Either way, that's your height. I'm going to use 76, and I'll show you what the answer is if you use the 76.04. So now my surface area, now that I have my height, I'm good. My surface area of that cylinder is 2 pi r squared, and that's, the r was 6, right, still up there. And then plus 2 times pi times r, which is 6, times h, which we just found, which is 76. So if you use the 76, that surface area is going to be 3,089.76 centimeters squared. If you use the 76.04, it comes out to 3,091.3. All right, that would go with that one. That's a separate, okay? If you use 76, this is it. If you got that, that's it.